Our reception out here is bad, people. Let me get my little handy dandy phone holder here. Hold on. The reception's really bad. So, anyways, we're at Geosyte. Go Geosyte. Like Professor, Gadget. Anyways, guys, we're at the Geosyte. Checking out a real thick area here with some really major trail coming through here. And if you guys remember about me talking about travel corridors and areas that I do believe that they were traveling in, okay? We're just entering here into an area that I believe there's a road down this way, okay? And I believe that this is how they cross over to, on that road, all right? Sharon, what's going on? How are you? So, I believe that is what's happening here. And here's a perfect example, if you guys remember sticks being just snapped off. Okay, let me flip you guys around here 1 second, all right? Mitch, what's going on? Let me flip you around. Okay, they keep changing this platform, all right? And you can see, look at this big open path here, okay? This is a pretty big open path through here. And you can tell that there's been stuff broken out of the way, all right? Busted down pretty high up, as high as I can hold my hands. There's stuff broken out of the way here, okay? Very hard ground, okay? Very hard ground. So I'm not expecting there to be prints in here, but there's a lot of thicket, a lot of thorns up in here, okay? What's going on, Jody? I see you. G&B, what's going down? So we're at the Geosyte, guys. All right, sorry I didn't announce it and let you guys know. I was actually out here working on the 360. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. It's just stuff just broke, and it's pretty high up. Hey, Floyd, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip you, big dog. What's up, Floyd Brando? Sorry, I'm looking around here, because there's... you can tell something's been digging in here, probably coons with that. Bigfoot Mama, what's going on? But you can see that this area, look at it, and look how thick it normally is, okay? Now look at this. This is an area, and you can see they're breaking things, out of the way of their face, okay? I talk a lot, guys, about these travel corridor areas, okay? Which is a really important part of Sasquatch research, okay? So, let's get down here. It looks like we're going down a little. See, here's like an intersection. Look at this, guys. Look at this. See, stuff's ripped off out of the way. There's another big walk path. Yeah, I know I'm very pixelated. We're not using the GoPro. For some reason, this area that I'm in, it wouldn't work. I just tried for an hour. So I know we're pixelated, but at least we're getting it done, right, guys? Okay? I'm sorry that we're so pixelated. Les Snow, what's going on? Bigfoot Mama, I see you. Denise, I see you. All right, so this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about here, guys. There's a lot of things broken out of the way that are higher than deer can actually get to. You know what I'm saying? And I think they do this. Hey, Floyd Randall donated $20. Floyd, thank you so much. Big OD hug to you, Floyd. Let's see some TYs for Floyd, guys. Look at this. Now look at this. We have a drop-off hill on each side with a travel corridor on it. Now, most people are going to say, well, that's a deer path. Okay, that's fine. I can understand you saying it's a deer path, but when we're having stuff broken up 6-7 feet up in the air, trees broke off, okay, limbs broken out of the way, when it normally looks like that, you can't get through it, and all of a sudden you have a path. What was that? Something like a freaking rooster or something. That, to me, guys, is a little bit weird, okay? That's what I'm trying to talk about. I've been a lot, I really, lately, have really been on this travel corridor thing, man. You know, it's areas that I think that they're using, you know, to go from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's extremely, extremely important. Guys, there we go. There's some TYs. Thank you guys so much for the TYs that we're looking at here. I mean, you can see, look at this. This is something, okay, now this is about 5 foot up. It looks like something's been grabbing it, right? And walking and using it to step over the logs. So I'm looking for prints. I don't see any. Here's a perfect example. That's about 8 foot up. Tell me a deer can do that, guys, right? Okay, yeah, deer's not doing that, okay? A deer is not going to do that. That's just, number one, a deer can't even get up 8 feet, you know? And I did see some fresh breaks. See? It's like everything's broken, thrown to the side. Look at this, you know? And I mean, look at this, you know, corridor here, you know? Look at these things that are just busted off and thrown to the side, snapped off. Big trees. I mean, that's a pretty nice sized limb, guys. You know what I'm saying? And this is an area. See, here's another one. Look at this. This is about 6 foot up. Ain't no deer doing that. Ain't no deer doing that. Okay. Ain't no bucks doing that. That's a fresh break. Here in Ohio, the deer have already dropped their antlers. Jody Ferguson, it is, makes sense they would. Yeah, clear the path for them. So it's not hitting them in the face, you know, and messing with their eyes. That was a goose, I think. Yeah, it's a goose. Geese flying over. Just geese flying over, guys. That's all, okay? So pretty much what I'm doing back here right now is just, this is an area that I'm thinking that we're going to do some gifting in. We've been in this area before, okay? This is that area that we found those dead deer carcasses, if you remember, okay? This is an area where we found the dead deer carcasses. So this is an area that it's all tore up in here. I mean, look at it. Look at everything in here, tore up, you know? I mean, yes, that is a deer path, but deer are going to take the path of less resistance. So if a Sasquatch is clearing an area, deer are going to use that, okay, to their advantage. They don't have to waste the caloric value walking over everything and moving around, and, you know, they can just walk, you know? I just think it's funny that I can hold my hand up, right? And I can walk through this path right here, okay? And I don't have to worry about things hitting me in the face there. That's about 6 foot up. Deer ain't breaking stuff at 6 foot high. Everybody knows that, okay? I just think that's pretty interesting. I tried to get on a GoPro today, guys. We don't have, Chanel, what's up? Peggy, how are you today? We don't have a very good reception in this area. That is one of the only reasons, guys, that I'm kind of skeptical on putting a gifting site over here. Okay, because we have a big ridge that runs up. This is a big, huge bowl, okay? We have another ridge that runs up over here, goes straight up, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the, you know, the reasons why I didn't want to put one here. But there is so much, see, here, look, here's fresh. Now, that's fresh, out of their way. That's fresh. Here. And that's me standing up. Ain't no deer getting up 6 foot. Ain't no deer getting up 6 foot, right? You see what I'm saying? Look how fresh this is. That's fresh. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we have a drone here at Outdoor University. I just don't know how to fly it. Dominic's going to help us out with the drone situation when he heals up. Hey, guys, this is what I was talking about. You know, these travel corridors, man. I mean, everything is, number one, a deer ain't going to snap this. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty hard. It's not rotten. Okay. There's something. There's the size of that stick. Ain't no deer going to step on that stick and break it, right? That's the kind of stuff that I keep screaming about. These travel corridors, they lead to places, and it seems like every one that I find has similarities, okay? We're not going to reveal the similarities at this time because I have, you know, hidden motives with these travel corridors. I got some research that I'm interested, but I mean, look at that. That goes all the way through over to the creek. Goes all the way to the creek. I mean, look at that. Stuff's busted off. Fresh stuff is busted off. Any hairs? I've been looking. I'm looking. I mean, you know, that's fresh. That's about 4 foot high. That could have been a deer. Could it have been? Yeah, could have been. Now you can see we got the creek down here. And that's a nice one right there. Look at that. Woo! That's a nice one. I don't see a follow-up, though. I don't see a follow-up. But we did have a lot of rain the last couple days, guys. That's why we wasn't out on Tuesday. Okay? Monday was a nice day. Tuesday, we had some torrential downpours here. You know, this was up pretty high, so it probably washed any prints down there because you don't even, I mean, I don't even see deer prints down there. I'm not even, it's too deep for me to cross right now. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I find it interesting that these things are going through doing this. You know? What's up, Alan? I see you, bro. See, look at this nice clear area, right? Just like it's been cleared. You can tell that this has been cleared. I see a couple tree roots that's been ripped out over here. Does anyone else get in their Bigfoot hunts? Does anyone else get in their Bigfoot hunts? What does that mean? What? Oh, is anybody else getting travel corridors? I don't really think people are paying much attention. See, that's something large. Stepping on that, okay? That ain't coon. That's something large. It's, you know, things you learn, you know, from tracking skills, guys. You know, learning how to track. And I mean, you can see how thick it really is in here. You know, a lot of these people, I don't know. You know, everybody's got an opinion, but there's a difference between an opinion and straight science, is what I'm saying, okay? There's a heck of a difference between opinion and straight science. That's not an opinion that something stepped there. That's science. You don't have a log that big around that's busted in half. I'm not answering this. Oh, crap. I do have to answer this. So. All right. I can't answer that right now. So, but anyways, I'm out here. I was just out here for a little while, guys, checking things out, getting the live set up for tomorrow night's Bigfoot and Coffee. I think this is an area that we're going to investigate, okay, for Bigfoot and Coffee, all right? This ain't really a hunt. I got a hunt planned. This is just me over here at the geosite getting some stuff done for you guys, all right? Just so you know, what's happening. Yeah, they go through some pretty thick stuff. And see, when they do that, they make these travel corridors. They do. Okay, I'm sorry, but they do. So this isn't gift them some pain at Whistler's. Yeah, that's what I'm going to gift them. So I just find it funny how there's a nice print. There's a nice print. Look at that print. There's a nice print. And there's another one right there. Okay. Looks like, if I step here, right? Let me see if I can do this. That's pretty far. That's pretty far. That's a nice print. Huh. All right, guys. Anyways, this was just me showing you those travel corridors while I was going through that thick stuff, because I found it, and I've never even been in that really, really thick stuff over there. Yeah, for Bigfoot and Bear, I'm out here doing some work, so I got to get back to that. I got to get the cameras up. I got to get the camera running, so we have a live for Bigfoot and Bear, okay? This was just a short little thing for me to, let everybody know that I love you, man, and that I'm out here, and I'm getting this stuff done. I'm going to try not to rip my pants again, brother. Yeah. Mitch, you always got jokes. Anyways, check this out, guys. Take a kid fishing, okay? It's important, man. It really is, okay? Invest in our youth, all right? Thank a vet, because you have the freedoms you have in this country. And that's one of the reasons why, Soundwave, I'm not going to do a whole hunt, okay? Hey, Jan, thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, Lord Fields, I got your cast out today. UPS, okay? So anyways, thank you so much. I want to see some TYs for Jan. Guys, listen, man. Another thing that I'm going to add to the end of every one of these videos, okay? Thank a vet, right? Small carbon footprint, right? Don't be a LARPer. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Randall, look at you, man. Thanks, Floyd. I appreciate it, buddy. I do. I really do. But I got to go because I got some work I got to get done before dark. And it's getting dark, okay? So I got to try to get everything done. I got William at the house. I got to try to collab with him, make sure that the live's coming through, that he's seeing me compared to the telephone, so we know what our delays are, the whole 9 yards. I love every single one of you, man, all right? Small carbon footprint, and I will see every single one of you in the great outdoors later, guys. I love all you guys, but I got to get this work done, and I got to figure out some kind of a signal booster too. William thinks he's got that figured out, so we'll see. All right, I love you. Peace. Whoop!